Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, welcome to all the viewers, participants from around the world that are joining here with us for this very special Ganesh Chaturthi celebrations here at Kailasa. Today, all of us are celebrating. We are all here to enjoy, to experience, to celebrate the Ganesh Chaturthi. To all the viewers, participants from around the world that have joined here today with us, today's Ganesha Chaturthi is very, very special because what all of us are receiving as an experience today, celebrating Ganesha, the happening of completion. Ganesha, the embodiment of ultimate completion. Ganesha, who is the embodiment of the ultimate auspiciousness, the ultimate manifestation of auspiciousness. So, to all the viewers that have been watching us, so far, we've all understood about Ganesh Chaturthi. To understand the significance of Ganesha, Swamiji very beautifully explains Ganesha embodies auspiciousness. Ganesha embodies completion. Ganesha embodies all the ultimate in life. So today, we are all going to be receiving a very special darshan, and we're all going to be receiving the blessings of Mahaganapati, Paramashiva Ganapati. Now, all the viewers that are here, today in this special darshan, the day of Ganesh Chaturthi is so auspicious, it is so significant. Any endeavor in your life, anything that you want to start, be it starting your business or be it starting a new relationship, venturing into anything in life, Ganesha makes it auspicious for you. Anything in life that you want to venture into, anything that you want to experience, Ganesha makes it auspicious. And today, all the viewers that have joined with us in this darshan, all your prayers, anything that you want to manifest, all the realities that you want to manifest, just connect to Mahaganapati, connect to Ganesha, and he will fulfill it for you. He will make you manifest, He will fulfill it, and He will shower you with the blessings. So, in just some more time, we're all going to be receiving Mahaganapati, Paramashiva Ganapati. And first, we're going to be starting this celebration with witnessing the Om Awards. We're all going to be having a very special Om Award celebration. We have dignitaries from around the world, we who are going to be honored with the highest awards from Kailasa for the various contributions that they have done towards Hinduism. So we would now let us enter into the celebrations by witnessing the Om Award celebration, and let us all enter into it now.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तद्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nithyanandam, welcome everybody on the special occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi and the Om award ceremony. Ganesh Chaturthi, it is one of the most widely celebrated Hindu festivals in the world, and it holds a very special significance in Kailasa. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam, whom we lovingly call Swamiji, beautifully revealed the deeper spiritual truths behind Lord Ganesha, his presence and the science of completion. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explains that Ganesha is not just a deity to be worshipped, but he is an energy to be experienced. He is the very embodiment of joy, spontaneity and completion. Lord Ganesha represents the space where all the obstacles dissolve. The Sanskrit word Vigna Vinayaka means the one who removes all the impossibilities that we carry within. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed that the only real Vigna, obstacle in life, is the idea that something is impossible. So by completing with these ideas, we manifest Ganesha's energy in our life. Swamiji declares that Ganesha is the Lord of completion, Purnatva. Ganesha is the only Hindu deity that is worshipped across all the 7 major sampradayas of Hinduism, be it Shaivas, be it the Vaishnavas, the Shaktas, the Ganapatyas, the Komaras and the Soras. Swamiji also shared a very touching revelation. He said that the first festival that this Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism ever celebrated in his life was Ganesh Chaturthi. And as a small boy, he would collect clay from the street, make his own Ganesha and worship him. Swamiji's first spiritual breakthrough, his first extraordinary experience beyond the material world, came from Ganesha's grace. And so on this Ganesh Chaturthi, let Ganesha, the very embodiment of completion, happen in all of us. Let him remove all the incompletions of impossibilities from our life and establish us in the space of Purnatva, absolute completion. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived Kailasa, which is the only Hindu nation where the Hindu sciences such as completion and the Hindu celebrations such as Ganesh Chaturthi can be practiced without any interferences, any persecution, and the Hindu sciences can be shared with the entire world. And so the United States of Kailasa was revived by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And let us watch a short video about the United States of Kailasa.
Around 5,000 years ago, at the end of Mahabharat war, the ancient enlightened Hindu civilization consisted of 10,000 Hindu traditions, or sampradayas, that existed in 56 Hindu nations, 200 Hindu kingdoms, 1,700 Hindu provinces that covered more than 6 million kilometers square of Asia. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, SPH, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of Kailasa, this ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. Kailasa is an unbroken cultural, religious, historical, civilizational, and sovereign continuation and revival of multiple of these historical Hindu sovereign states and Hindu ecclesiastical entities. The unbroken continuity of these ancient Hindu nations through Kailasa results in the legal recognition of Kailasa as per the international customary law, particularly the doctrine of continuity. The international law, the doctrine of continuity, implies that upheavals and revolutions within a country, changes in government, territorial adjustments, measures taken during military occupation, or other internal transformations do not negate the existence of the country, do not affect the legal personality and international obligations of the country or state. The Vienna Convention on Succession of States in respect of treaties, 1978, addresses these principles of the doctrine of continuity as it outlines international law during situation of state succession or continuation. International law recognizes a state's legal personality by recognizing its identity. This perspective extends even during the period when the given state or country is annexed or occupied by a foreign power. Even in such cases, the legal personality of the state is considered to persist, enabling its subsequent re-establishment. Historical examples dating back to the 18th century include cases like Portugal and Genoa that were re-established after the Vienna Congress of 1815. More recent examples include countries such as Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, and Austria that were re-established after World War II. Even when a nation is deprived of its territory, the nation continues to exist. Its sovereignty and international legal personality continues to persist. The Dalai Lama, as the spiritual and temporal leader of Tibet, exemplifies this principle. In 1959, the Dalai Lama was exiled and forced to flee. Despite the challenges faced, the Dalai Lama continues to advocate for the preservation of Tibetan culture and garners worldwide support for Tibetan autonomy on the global stage. Similarly, from 1309 to 1376, the Pope of Catholicism had been in exile in Avignon. Despite this, he was recognized as the head of state as well as head of the Church, and given full privileges of the position after their return to Rome. Even in 1861, much of the papal territories had been lost, leaving the Pope with no sovereign territory other than the papal residence and related buildings. Yet his temporal powers were still acknowledged. He was recognized as a head of state, and later, the Lateran Treaty of 1929 formally re-established papal sovereignty over the Vatican City. The Sovereign Order of Malta further exemplifies this principle, retaining international recognition as a sovereign entity despite the permanent loss of their territory upon Napoleon's invasion in June 1798. Despite such permanent loss of territory, the sovereignty and the international legal personality of the Sovereign Order of Malta continued to persist. Much later in 1894, the order settled in Rome and acquired two properties, the Magistral Palace and the Magistral Villa that received extraterritorial status. Today, the order maintains diplomatic relations with 112 countries, issues its own diplomatic passports, currency, stamps, and vehicle registration plates, and has been granted observer status in the United Nations. All these examples of state re-establishment illustrate the principle of continuity of states, as per international law, that a state's legal personality persists over time. A nation continues to exist even after a complete loss of territory. A far more striking example is of the oceanic countries, which are under the threat of their entire nation being drowned and submerged due to rising sea levels owing to global warming. In response to such existential threat of climate change, Pacific Island nations, including Tuvalu, have enacted constitutional amendments and made international declarations affirming that their nation and their sovereign rights will continue to persist, despite their entire territory being lost to the sea. This proactive stance is highlighted in the Constitution of Tuvalu Act 2023 and the Pacific Islands Forum Declaration of 2021. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, through the line of succession, is the present 203rd Emperor of the Hindu Sovereign Kingdom of Surangi Samrajya. He was crowned on the 31st of December 2004 at the age of 26. Thus, by very same principles of the doctrine of continuity, through which the international legal personality of Portugal, Genoa, Poland, Ethiopia, Czechoslovakia, Albania, Austria, Vatican, Tibet, Sovereign Order of Malta, and several other nations has been recognized despite having undergone a period of exile, annexation, occupation by a foreign power, or despite loss of territory. The SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam, through well-established legal and historical facts about the Hindu sovereign state of the Surangi Samrajyam, derives all sovereign rights and powers of the royal lineage of the Surangi Samrajyam as its 203rd sovereign emperor, from his inheritance and continuation of the unbroken succession of the kingdom of Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam Sarvanapitha. Surya Vamsa Surangi Samrajyam, through unification with 20 other sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical, historical entities, became part of the United States of Kailasa, which thus became a sovereign, independent juridical state, with the SPH Nithyananda Paramashivam as the sovereign. Just as how the oceanic nations like Tuvalu have safeguarded their sovereignty from the existential threat of total submersion by amending their constitution and asserting that their sovereignty will persist regardless of the loss of their territory, Kailasa, which is a sovereign continuation of 21 sovereign Hindu states and sovereign ecclesiastical historical entities, is also reviving and continuing the Kumari Kandam Hindu nations that got submerged. As per the doctrine of continuity, these facts imply that the Kailasa's statehood is recognized by international law and manifests as a natural outcome of well-established historical legal facts. Share your time, talent, and treasure. Become part of Kailasa. Sign up as an eCitizen https://kailasa.ecitizen.info.
Yes, and now we move to the most awaited Om Award ceremony. And the first category of the Om Awards that we are going to be presenting is the Kailasa Nithyananda Global Peace Award, which is conferred upon individuals who significantly contribute towards peacekeeping. And for today, our first recipient of the Kailasa'S Nithyananda Global Peace Award is conferred upon His Excellency Dr. Alvin Curling from Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Dr. Curling. And so, Dr. Curling, thank you so much for your presence today. And His Excellency Dr. Alvin Curling is a Canadian educator, politician, and diplomat whose lifelong dedication to public service has left a lasting impact on Canada and beyond, beginning his career in December in education as a director of student services at Seneca College in 1972. His Excellency Dr. Alvin Curling went on to lead World Literacy of Canada, championing literacy, education, and inclusivity. And Dr. Curling has also made history as Ontario's first Black cabinet minister, serving as Minister of Housing and Minister of Skills Development, where he passionately advocated for affordable housing and expanded access to adult education. And he later served as Speaker of the Ontario Legislature, where he was a strong voice for democratic values, equality, and minority representation. And beyond politics, Dr. Curling represented Canada as an ambassador to the Dominican Republic, and he went on to lead the International Peace Festival, fostering global cooperation, youth empowerment, and cross-cultural understanding. And throughout his remarkable career, His Excellency Dr. Curling has been an unwavering advocate for equality, literacy, education, and inclusive leadership, inspiring generations through his vision and service to humanity. Welcome, Dr. Curling. It's a pleasure to be having you here today with us and conferring the Kailasa Om Awards upon you. I would like to invite you, Dr. Curling, Your Excellency, if you could share a few words.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's quite an honor to be here. But I'd like to say thank you to the SPH and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and to Kailaasa for presenting me with this Kailasa's Om Award for Global Peace. And then thank you also for the recognition and to Kailaasa Toronto for all the contribution that you are making to Canada and the world. As a matter of fact, impacting on the world, although you're in Canada, in Toronto, and we know you're in one of the famous places in Canada, in Scarborough, which I had represented it as a member of Parliament for 22 years. But I'd like to recognize the importance of the Kailaasa as the first nation for Hindus and the preservation of enlightenment of science for humanity. And thank you again for this recognition of Kailasa's award. I'd like to wish the best for the continued contribution of SPH and Kailaasa. And what an honor it has been. And I wear this with great pride. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for your friendship to Kailasa and your collaboration to Kailasa. Thank you so much. It's a great honor and pleasure to be having you here today and conferring the Kailasa Om awards upon you. Thank you so much, Excellency.
My pleasure.
And the next award that is being presented, the Kailasa Nithyananda Global Peace Award, is being conferred upon Shri Balasubramaniam from Malaysia. And Shri Balasubramaniam is a dedicated counselor specializing in the rehabilitation of individuals with mental illnesses. And with experience for many years as a former school principal for children with disabilities and a lecturer at the TAR College, he has a strong commitment to the welfare of children with special needs. Currently working with the NGO EWFR and Good Kids, he holds a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling psychology from Southern University from the United States and a certificate in clinical hypnotherapy from the London College of Clinical Hypnotherapy. A registered counselor with Lembaga Counselor Malaysia, he brings a holistic approach to counseling, actively practicing mindfulness and spirituality. His expertise and genuine care make a positive impact on the lives of those he supports. A very warm welcome, Shri Balasubramaniam ji, and it's a great honor to be conferring the Kailasa Om Awards upon you, and we would like to invite you if you could kindly please share a few words. I believe you're muted.
Thank you very much for having me in this program or inviting me. And really, thank you very much for the award that is given to me by the association. And I really appreciate what is done all over the world regarding the, the Hindu people around the world and how it's been promoted and kept alive or kept going on. I've been doing a lot of work with the poorer community, Indian community in Malaysia. We're having a lot of issues, but somehow or other, there's still some group of people still helping these people to move forward and dealing with the issues. I still wish to be in the same work, giving back to the society in whatever ways I can. And I think this is a good platform for people to, be able to be of service to others and the Hindu community as a whole. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much, Dr. Subramanian ji, and it's a great pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great pleasure to be conferring the Kailasa Om Awards upon you. Thank you. And,
thank you.
And the next award is being presented is the Kailasa Paramveer Chakra Award, which is conferred upon to Hindu activists with unwavering commitment to protecting the natural law of justice and who live for life positivity, gender equality, and those who protect Hinduism and advocate for the rights of Hindus. And today we would like to welcome Shri Vijay Kapoorji, who is the founder of the Canadian Council of Hindus from Canada, Ontario, Canada. And Shri Vijay Kapoorji was born in Gujarat. Sorry, yes, Shri Vijay Kapoorji was born actually in Jammu and Kashmir, and he is also the president and CEO of Accountant International and Fantasy Holidays, that has been a visionary Hindu and community leader in Canada for over 5 decades. And as the former president of Niagara Hindu Samaj and an active contributor to numerous civic and religious organizations, he has played a pivotal role in uniting Hindu temples, promoting transparency in temple leadership, and also advancing the inclusivity within the community. And Shri Vijay Kapoorji is throughout his entire life, he has championed anti-racism initiatives and also community development and social upliftment, dedicating over 50 years to preserving Hindu values while fostering harmony and inclusivity in the Canadian society. And he is also the founder of the Canadian Council of Hindus and has led several prominent associations, including the Professional Accountants of Association, and also under his leadership, his temple actively participated in the Kumbh Mela North America 2025 that was organized by Kailasa, furthering the Hindu representation on a global platform. And his tireless efforts make him an exemplary representative of Hindu ideals, humanitarian service, and interfaith unity. We welcome you, Shri Kapoorji, and it's a great pleasure to be having you here today. And we would like to please invite you to please share a few words.
Jai Shri Nityananda ji. It's really an honor for me to attend this ceremony for the first time. I know I'm new to the organization, but I have seen the background, how it has been developed, and how you are trying to maintain the Hindu prosperity, the respect, and our Sanatana Dharma. I have been just involved since I came to Canada over 5 decades. I was involved in Toronto in the very beginning. There's a lot of organizations they were working on, and I was one of the part of it. So we started our Hindu Sabha Mandir in the house over there at that time. Now the Hindu Sabha Mandir has become huge, a place in Toronto, Brampton area. The associations which I have been working on so far is not only for Hinduism, but also the local organizations, Christianities, and I've been going to the schools also and try to explain them the importance of Hinduism, because we consider the one God. Doesn't matter how you call them as, whether you call Jesus, Allah, or anything, whatever you want to name it also, but God is only one. And the death is only of the body, not of the soul. So also when you also mentioned regarding this anti-racism. So I'm taking a very active part in the anti-racism in Niagara Falls, and I am the chairperson of that too. So we have looked into this. So many organizations are coming in. They're giving the explanations and they are teaching to the people which are not based on any solidarity. So regardless of all those things, I'm still working hard to bring the humanity and Hinduism based on our Sanatana Dharma as close as possible. The service to the Lord is only through the Sanatana Dharma. And I wish all the best to all the Hindu parivars all over the world, and especially to SPH Nithyananda ji. And thank you very much for this opportunity, and God bless all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shri Kapoorji, for your unwavering service to humanity, to Hinduism. Thank you so much for being a voice for the Hindus, and especially for the persecuted Hindus. And being from Kashmir, you would be aware of the persecution that Hindus have been going and the need for a Hindu nation. So thank you so much for your support for all Hindus worldwide, and it's a great pleasure to be conferring the Om Award ceremony upon you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And yes, so with this, we come to the end of the Om Award ceremony. And please stay tuned. Very shortly, we will be welcoming the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for the presidential address on the very auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. And once again, we would like to thank all of our Om awardees today for their unwavering dedication to humanity, ultimately for help bring global peace. And each one of the Om awardees, each one of the Om award recipients here present today is playing an exemplary role in bringing global peace through their selfless service. Once again, thank you so much to all of our Om awardees. And please stay tuned. We will be receiving the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, very shortly. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
tells Ganesha, hey, that's fine, drop arrogance, drop your ego, allow me, nothing will happen. But still, Ganesha will not, because he does not have the knowledge, right? So, like this, he'll start fighting to Ganesha. He says, come on, if you want to enter, you should fight with me. So, he picks up a fight with Ganesha, but still, Parameshwar tells him, no, do not do it. But still, Ganesha does not listen, so fight will happen. And of course, Parameshiva is Anugraha Murti, right? Every single action he does, this is Anugraha only for the best out of his Anugraha space only he does, right? So he takes the Trishul and he just cuts Ganesha's head. Understand? This is only to remove the ego, to remove the arrogance from Ganesha. So that he can implement, he can put his bioenergy, his biomemory, his component out there. Understand? Without the full component, the child is incomplete. So Parameshiva's component is needed, right? So understand, for that only Parameshiva does this. So now Devi comes out, is like, what is this? The head is not there, the child, the body is like, no, the boy is dead. And she really wants the child. And of course, Parameshwar knows what's happened. So he go instructs the Ganas that whichever the first animal you see, the first beast you see facing the north direction, go get that and come. So so the Ganas go, and the first thing they see is the elephant. See, understand one thing to understand over here. Elephant, even though it's such a majestic beast, right? Such a huge, heavy beast is it does not carry ego, does not carry any arrogance. It does not carry that fundamentally. That's why if you Swamiji, actually, when Swamiji is going to a safari, the elephant was going, and while it was becoming dark, and Swamiji asked the guide, how do you actually come back? He'll say that by walking this path regularly, there's already a pathway is being created. So the path, the path is being taken. So there's already a path for him to walk back. But whereas the elephant, where he walks, right? So actually Swamiji goes and he sees the path where the elephant walks, grass will be standing perfectly. Swamiji like, what is this? The place where the humans are walking. Humans are completely weightless compared to an animal, right? To an elephant. So, but still, the place where the humans walk, there's a clear path made. But the place where the elephant is walking, there's no, there's not even a grass, there's no change at all in the grass. Then Swamiji says very beautifully that because in all of us we carry this violence, vengeance within ourselves, that actually creates heaviness within our inner space. That is why when you walk around, like plants are sensitive to it. They can immediately grasp with energy, that negative energy which you're having. So immediately the grass become dry, they dead, and naturally a pathway is created. Whereas in elephant, it does not have such thing. It does not have ego, it does not have violence, vengeance at all. So that's why when it's walking, it's in complete oneness with the nature. So when it walks, it does not disturb the grass at all. So understand, Paramashiva says that the elephant does not carry any arrogance, any violence within itself. So that's why the elephant head is being put on Ganesha, and Paramashiva gives his own fire energy. He adds his biomemory into it. And that is how Ganesha manifested. So understand this story of Ganesha for all of us to understand. His very happening is just completion. Just completion, perpetual completion. Every single aspect you take of Ganesha, how he eats the modaka, his favorite grass, the durva grass,
and his very form, like Swamiji so beautifully explains, Ganesha, his very happening is utmost completion, complete auspiciousness. That is why he is Pratama Puja. In all the worship, he is worshipped first. If you see his very story, his very happening, it is so auspicious. It is so sweet. Even Swamiji's whole mission of Kailasa began with first connecting to Mahaganapati just at the age of 3. Swamiji says the very first gift Swamiji received was Mahaganapati, the very first deity. As a 3-year-old boy, if you all want to know in detail about this story, please do visit our coffee table book, and it's given in great details there. But in the interest of time, we can tell you a brief of that happening, of how Swamiji, just at the age of 3, fed Mahaganapati.
Yes. So
when Swamiji is the age of 3, right? Swamiji heard the story of Nambi and that Nambi. And he's like, after Swamiji heard, so basically the story, the young child saint, where he goes and he feeds Ganesha, and like a little to summarize, he goes, he feeds Ganesha, Ganesha actually eats his food. And Swamiji hears the story, and Swamiji is like, come on, if he can do it, means even I can do, right? If Nambi and Nambi can do it, even I can do. So Swamiji was 3 years old at that time. So he goes and immediately Swamiji's father, he gets the Ganesha deity, gives to Swamiji. And because for a long time Swamiji really wanted the Ganesha deity, and the father is like, he just gives Ganesha deity, buys the Ganesha deity and gives to him. And so Swamiji starts. So first he'll keep the prasadam in front, the food, the naivedyam in front of Ganesha. Ganesha does not eat. So Swamiji will be patiently waiting. He asks, Mahaganapati, please eat. Out of his devotion, Swamiji will ask. Still, Ganesha will not respond. Ganesha will not eat at all. Then, like this, Swamiji will try many times, but still Ganesha will not eat. So maybe Swamiji, maybe it's whole food. So let me get the new food and come fresh food. So he gets fresh food, but still Ganesha will not eat. Then after, okay, maybe he does not like my mother's food. Let me get the temple prasadam of her. Even after getting the temple prasadam also, Ganesha will not eat. So then what Swamiji decided, okay, just like how my grandparents threatened me to put me in the well for eating, let me also do the same thing. So he goes, he puts Ganesha into the well, and he tells Ganesha that if you don't eat, I'll put you drown you into the well. And but still, Swamiji, um, Swamiji does not like have a heart to put Ganesha down. So he takes, and he immediately he realized it that Nambi and Nambi, he did the tapas, only then Ganesha ate. The bhakti converted into Shakti. Right? He had that bhakti, he did the tapas. Only then Ganesha ate. So let me do the same thing. So Swamiji took the Ganesha, and Swamiji kept the intensely prayed, just connected with him. And for 2 days. And after that, Ganesha ate. Like Swamiji saw the vision very clearly. Ganesha eating the food Swamiji kept. And today, this very experience of that Sahaja Samadhi and that ultimate oneness that Swamiji experienced with Mahaganapati as a 3-year-old child did the tapas for the whole of humanity. Today, Swamiji has gifted this science, the science of manifesting powers, the science to experience this higher states of consciousness to everybody. Today, people, whether they are in Turkey, Australia, or US, Canada, Singapore, all of them are experiencing these powers extraordinarily. So now it is time for all of us to get ready to receive Mahaganapati. Just connect to Mahaganapati. Pray to Ganesha. Just connect to him. With ultimate auspiciousness, he will manifest for you. He will just manifest for you. And let us all get ready. Please sit straight, close your eyes. Enter into the deep meditative space. Let us all get ready to receive the darshan. All those that are watching us on YouTube, we request you all to please refresh the stream, and you all can join the latest stream right after this. We are now going to be entering into receiving the darshan.